What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another episode of the Ultimate FIFA series. Today guys, we've got my top 5 badges. On the screen in front of you, you see 10 blank spots and you're probably thinking, what the hell? This is top 5 badges. Basically the deal was that I had 7 badges that I couldn't put into a top 5. Basically I couldn't figure out which ones I wanted as my top 5, and then I started looking at some other badges and like, damn, that's actually a really nice badge as well, and this and that, and I thought, screw it, let me put in like all the honorable mention badges. Like, so I've got 10 badges that I really like but didn't make it to my top 5, and then I've got my top 5. So in at number 10 guys, we've got the Wolverhampton badge, the Wolves badge. It's real good. It's obviously like a wolf on the badge. The badge is a very odd shape, and I quite like animals on badges, and you're going to see that as a recurring theme throughout this video. The next badge we've got, guys, is the Millwall badge, and once again, it's got a lion on it. Zerka will be happy that the Millwall badge is thrown up into this, even though it's like in the honourable mentions, and these are in no particular order either, guys. So the Millwall badge is in there, and then the next badge we've got is the Dijon FCO badge. Obviously, you can see by the nationality flag next to these where you can find these badges, guys. So Wolves and Millwall from England, Dijon is French, and it's got the eagle on the badge, and it's a cool shaped badge as well. The next badge we've got is from the Saudi League. It's Al Ittihad, and again it's got like a tiger's head on the badge, and I said in the kits video, guys, like black and yellow is a good color to have together, so the fact this is a black and yellow badge as well makes it very, very nice. Next, guys, we've got from the Portuguese League the C Funchal badge. This was one of 2 badges that I couldn't decide whether or not I wanted in my top 5 or not, and it didn't make it to the top 5, but I love the fact that it's just a lion, kind of like almost like trying to get out of the badge. I don't know, I quite enjoy that badge. It's humorous to look at. And the next badge we have got, guys, is the Jaguares badge. And maybe some people at this stage are looking at this badge going, oh my god, that's not in your top 5. It is not in my top 5. I do quite like it as a badge. You can get this from the Mexican League. It's quite an interesting badge to look at, and it's an expensive badge as well. Quite a lot of these silver badges that you're seeing, especially the rare silver badges, are actually worth a considerable amount of coins. So don't think that these are probably going to get price fixed because of this video. Like that Wolves badge, for example, was going for around 3,000 coins anyway, so they're already quite expensive. The next badge we've got, guys, is the Sporting Recife badge from Brazil. Again, it's got an animal on the badge. I quite like the shape of the badge and the 2 stars in the badge, very nice. And then the next badge we've got, guys, is a Brisbane Roar badge, another lion head or a tiger head perhaps from the Australian League, the only bronze badge in this top, or in the 10 that didn't make it. And it's just an interesting badge because it doesn't have a shape. You know, like you usually associate the badge with you know, like a shape, like, you know, you got the Wolves badge that's got the pentagon, hexagon, something like that. Anyway, you know the shape. The Dijon badge has got the regular badge shape, as is the Al Ittihad one. The Jaguares and the Sporting Recife, very similar, just your traditional badge shapes. But the Millwall badge and the Brisbane Roar badge have just got, you know, animal shapes. So I think that's what draws me to them a lot. The second last badge we've got here, guys, is the Kaiser Chiefs badge, and this was the other badge that didn't make it to my top 5 that I really, really like. And it's funny because I don't really like the Kaiser Chiefs home kit, but the badge I really like, and I don't know why. I don't know what draws me to it, but I really do enjoy it. And the last badge we got in the honourable mentions, guys, is of course the Arsenal badge, because how could I do a top 5 badges video and not even have the top 5 badges and not have Arsenal in the not top 5 badges? So it's got to be the Arsenal badge there. And this is kind of like just 10 badges that I really, really like. Hopefully you guys enjoy these too. I don't own some of these. I just took screenshots of them because they were a bit expensive. Like, for example, the Funchal one, there was only 2 on the market. One was up for 10,000, one was up for 7,000, and I'm not going to pay that much for a badge. So they're already at those sort of prices, guys. So please don't think I'm going to price fix them. But now, guys, we come to the top 5, and in at number 5, we've got the Busan Park badge from the K League. The reason I like this badge is because there's no branding. Like I said, with kits, I really don't like branding on kits. I really don't like branding on badges either. You can barely see the team name. I like the fact it's just like a shield. The 4 stars look pretty awesome. The red and white colours are obviously nice. You know, as an Arsenal fan, red is obviously a very popular colour for me. And yeah, I really enjoy that badge, and it's the only other bronze badge in the whole video. In at the 4th spot, guys, we've got the Botafogo badge. This is another really expensive badge already. This goes for around 4 to 5,000 coins at the moment. This Botafogo badge is brilliant for the simple fact that it doesn't say the name on the badge anywhere. Like if you're using it in game, you know, you just see the badge, you don't know where it comes from, and it's just 1 star. It's really cool. It's got a good shape, black and white colors, very simple, very plain, and I like it a lot. In at number 3, guys, we've got the other South African team, the Orlando Pirates. I'm a huge fan of like skull and crossbones and ghouls and death, and not actually dying death, but you know, like the I want to say person death, but that's not a real thing. But you know, like death in his hood, the Grim Reaper is what I'm looking for. I'm a huge fan of that, and like once I finish the sleeve off on my arm for tattoos, I will be getting black and grey for ghouls and death and ghosts and stuff. So I really like the Orlando Pirates badge for that. It's quite an expensive badge, but it is an awesome badge. And then in at the number 2 spot, guys, we've got the Columbus Crew badge. Probably the badge that most people think I would have put for number 1, because this is one of the most popular badges in the game. It's really, really expensive. It's awesome for the simple fact that it just says the crew on it. You know, it's a crazy good badge. It looks really good. It looks like, you know, it should be out of a film scene or something. It's crazy good to look at, and a really nice badge. And then the last badge we've got, guys, some people are probably sitting here thinking now, you're probably guessing he's going to pick the Napoli badge because it's got the N in it. And the reason why I use the Napoli badge this year is because it does have the N. It's a blue badge with an N, and I like that because the N is obviously represents NepentheZ. But the badge that I like the most out of all FIFAs so far is this badge. It's the Regina badge. It's such a sexy looking badge. It's such a slick looking just badge, really. I keep calling it a badge, but it is a badge. It's, you know, it's sexy, it's slick, it's got class. The font for the R is just really nice, and I use this badge throughout FIFA 12, and I know the price of it went crazy when I started using it. The R has no representation to me at all, but the badge is just very, very nice. You can get that in Italian Serie B from Regina. So those are my top 5 badges, guys. If you've got any badges that you really like, be sure to put them in the comment section. Maybe I'll make like a community top 5 or something, you know, of the badges that you guys really like that I don't necessarily like and haven't put in here. But yeah, this is my top 5 badges. If you have enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.